One thing I've definitely learned this year is that, friends aren't measured in quantity, they're measured in quality, You got a couple of good quality friends, you're a damn lucky person in life. It doesn't matter if you have a million friends, it's just if you got one or two really good ones. That's what matters. Something else I learned in 2009 is just don't take things for granted. Don't ever take things for granted. I found that I am a much happier person when I am around people that are also really happy, and then I can be happy. So don't take for granted, where you are, or the roof over your head, or the food on your table, ever, because it might not be there tomorrow, or the people in your life might not be there tomorrow, so, live every day, and love every day, and love yourself every day, and, this is something that, definitely means a lot to me now, for sure. People come and go in your life. It just happens. Hey BFD viewers, how you doing? It's a fine day. End of the week now, or midweek. It's hump day. Happy hump day, everybody. It's midweek. We're almost to Christmas. 2 more days. And I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I hope that everybody is where they want to be, that you're happy, and that you're hopeful, and that you're with people that you love for Christmas, because that's what really matters. I'm going to spend Christmas with my family this year. I'm going to be spending Christmas Eve at my parents' B&B, and Christmas Day, part of the day with my parents, and then going to my sister's for Christmas dinner, and then we'll come home later in the evening. I'll have myself, anybody wants to call me. So, I don't have texting on the cell right now, so don't try to text me. So, I may turn that back on pretty soon here. I'm not sure. So anyway, I kind of like life without texting. You have to talk to people. You have to interact with people. I was watching Katie Couric this morning talking about how cell phones have kind of made a generation of people that don't know how to interact with people except through text messaging, and that when they're put in the face-to-face, then they don't understand emotion, and they don't understand how to interact on a face-to-face basis. And I wonder how much of that is true. I mean, obviously kids now would rather text than talk, and I think that that's something that we don't want to lose, is talking to each other. It's really important that we keep communicating and talking to each other, for sure. So if texting's taken over your life, turn it off for a while. See what happens. You have to talk to people, interact with people. It's really awesome. So anyway, that's what I'm doing for the holidays. This also may be my shortest BFD video ever, Leah. I liked the way that Ms. Experience, Leah, talked about the SMART goals. What did she say they were? Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. SMART. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. That's great. I'm not going to make New Year's resolutions this year, because New Year's resolutions never get lived up to. The old, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, or I'm going to quit smoking, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Yeah, okay. And a week later, you're doing the same thing all over again, right? So I'm going to do the same thing. The SMART goals, set those, and just set, good goals for myself. I haven't been doing much lately. Been hanging out a ton with friends and with family, and that's been really good for my mood and spirits. I'm getting really used to living alone. It's kind of an adjustment. I'm not saying I like it, I'm not saying I like the way things ended, or I thought they ended good, but then a week later they got all fucked up. So I'm not sure what the hell happened. Anyway, figure it out one of these days. But, I got my Christmas shopping done a few days ago. Ended up having a little extra because I didn't end up buying gifts for my partner that left. So I ended up buying myself some stuff and catching up on some bills, which is probably a good use of the money. And I would have rather have been buying her gifts, but that's okay. I'll get over it. And it is what it is, right? So, so that's what I'm going to do for Christmas. And I hope that everybody out there finds somebody that they want to be with for Christmas. friends, family, you know, we totally undervalue our relationships with our family and friends sometimes. You get so stuck sometimes with your boo or your girlfriend or whatever, you know, that you forget, you know, how important those friends and family can be, you know, and I'm relearning that lesson to myself. So anyway, hope everybody out there has a wonderful holiday. Nola and I will, Nola will be with me for the whole holiday. She's back there somewhere, but she's not. Nola, what are you doing? You're not going to say hi? She's not going to say hi, I guess. Oh, she might. So she's doing really well, considering getting her a puppy at the end of January when they're ready. So there's a batch of Chiweenie puppies, which is the type of dog that Nola is, right here local, and they're the cutest things you ever saw. And I think Nola needs one as a buddy, so that's one of my January considerations, is to get Nola a play buddy. So January on ButchFemmeDiscussion is going to be awesome. We've got a lot of good topics coming up. We're going to reintroduce ourselves the first week, so you get to know who we are again without having to go back and research our intro videos, and you get to see the changes in us, I guess. And yeah, I know my major change has been my attitude lately. You know, I definitely have a far better attitude right now, which is it's a good thing for me. So, you know, it just took some major changes to get me there. So, anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Those of you, my friends that are away that I know watch my videos out in Texas and stuff, I love you guys. I miss you guys. And I'll be calling on Christmas Day. Call me. Got my cell. Again, like I said, you can call on my cell, but I don't have texting anymore. You know, the thing with Katie Kirk about texting preventing us from sort of interacting with each other is a very interesting thought. Y'all ought to think about that. So, anyway, hope everybody's well. Peace.